All you ever wanna do is play. So let's play.
Yeah. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke,
Yeah,
real mode.
well, we can hold a peace or we can wage war, but I'm gonna get what I came for. Real gang, that's a crew name. We all graduated to the two-door. Sacred Global, that's an infrastructure. All y'all niggas like the Titanic. I'm the iceberg, talking no Zucker on the front lines, but we don't panic. Shit getting messy, got nothing to rest, and I'm tired of niggas. They front they blessings, they want my suggestion, but don't want the fee. I'm just doing me, I don't answer their questions. All this flexing, got no one to see. All this aggression, I just want some peace. Not even sure that I like it in heaven. I guess when we get there, then we gon' see. I do not understand, I do not get what you do. You only got one, like what you act like you got two. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with king, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke.
I got hairy legs.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
Hey, y'all some jokers, y'all a bunch of clowns. You will not get a laugh out of me. You can talk, but you can't denounce. I live a different theology. Why I transferred to a new account? You just fucked over a prodigy. Posted up with a rented crown.
You are the king and apology.
You about to see a new side of me. I hope you know. We stand up and watch our enemy go. Empire fall, my legacy grows.
We choose
I might just
truth
talk about
over
this
facts.
flow. All this vision, no clarity though. Y'all play a game that I bear in my soul. Ebony ivory, nobody knows. Business vasectomy, nothing can grow. Everyone promises more than they actually do. We don't deliver on anything other than truth. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with kings, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode.
I got hairy legs.
Real mode, I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. You really have people fooled out here, don't you? When are you peasants gonna learn that you can't pretend to be a king?
I got hairy legs.
It ends today.
Swole normal.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Test, testing, testing, testicles, testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 19 hundo and dose of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beardcast, broadcast, gaincast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and of course slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and yell hoes? It's your boy Papa Swolio back with another episode, and today's episode of the Sleazecast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2 Flexin' on all used beaches.
It's the fucking Catalina wine.
What's going on?
The fucking Catalina
It's time for Swole Radio, fam. We are live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook as always. And of course, now we are live. I sent out a Swole text. We're live on Odyssey as well. What's going on, Odyssey? Added a little bit extra to the mix today. We've been talking about it. So now we have another place for the daily live streams. Make sure you check it out over there. Odyssey over there at Swolenormous. Okay. And then you can catch it there. Of course, Swolenormous on Facebook. But most people, most of you beaches are watching over there, the Daily Swole channel on YouTube. So make sure you smash that fucking like button right now. We are about to kick this fucking shit off. Thank you for being here. Make sure you're also checking out the Daily Swole on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Podbean. Leave a 5-star review if you enjoy the show and drop in the comments down below right now, Beaches. What did you smash today? Tell me. Tell Papa what you smashed. Let's just jump right into today's episode, shall we? Let's get this nut busted. Falcon, take us away for the busting of the nut. I am fucking amped. I know, baby doll. I know, you furry nipped beach. Put some respect on it, fam. Let's go.
USA, greatest country in the world.
That's a nice fucking car. We got some 7 pillars today, fam. Leo drinking like a fucking raging alcoholic. Yeah, Leo. Yeah, you're drinking your champagne. Well, I'll tell you what, I got my nice high quality H2O, my Tessie mug. Get your Tessie mug over there at papaswolio.com. But we'll talk about that in just a second. Everyone drop that hashtag 7pillars. We will give away a Swole card with that. We'll give away that exact Swole card at the end of today's show. So make sure you drop that in the comments down below. And we are ready for our tip, fam. Let's fucking get after it. Just an inch. It's cold outside. All right. So, of course, you can check out swolenormousx.com to learn more about memberships, to download your free copy of the 7 pillars of Swolenormous. You could also check the show notes in the description down below. We got some links there as well, but it's also on the bottom of your fucking screen. Very excited about today's episode. We got some awesome Swole fan posts. So I see everyone's here. We got Christian, we got Bandit. What's up, Angry Aliens? Ryan, Lisa, Jen, Tyler, Heather, what up? Julia, hello. Christian, what's going on? Annika, Josh, Cerny, Sit and Spin. What's up, Judith? Jarella, we got everyone. We got the whole Swole fam here. I'm fucking ready for today. How about you, fam? How about you? How's you doing? Beaches? How's you sexy beaches doing? I just finished up an amazing, by the way, I finished up an amazing chesticles and bicepticon workout, and you're going to hear all about that on Monday. Well, you're going to hear all about that on Monday because some of you were talking about it a little bit in the accountability meeting on Monday, but we got some juicy workout release on Monday. You're going to love this fucking workout. Simple, straight to the point, but man, my titties, my biceps, they're quivering. I'm on fire. I am on fucking fire.
He's on fire!
And we just kind of got started. We're just in the tip and I'm already on fire. I'm already sweating. I'm heated up. Man, it's one of those days, huh? It's just one of those days. Oh my God, I feel good. I feel fucking good. Let's get into the first Swole fan post. Let's just jump right into it. We got Crystal to kick us off today.
What's in the box?
Now, these are from inside the Swole fam in Swolenormous X, ready to blow off your fucking nips. Holy shit. What the fuck was that? Why did that button, hold on a second. Why was that like Inception shit here? Why was that showing my screen? Oh my God, we got a little error going on here. Oh no, my button does not work. Hold on. We got a little party foul here. Just showed you like my fucking screen. No one wants to see that shit. Let's see what we got going on here. A little TV timeout. So what'd you smash today? Drop that in the comments down below. Let's see what you got going on. Let's see if I can fix this real fucking quick. I don't know why that was given problems. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see here. All right. Little pause. Little hit the pause here. Fuck yourself. Fuck yourself a little bit. Stick your thumb in your ass or something in the meantime. You know it feels good. All right, let's see here. Action. Dun, dun, dun. Screen share. Share screen. What the fuck? That was epic. That was absolutely epic. That was really weird too. Really weird. So let me see if I can. Dun, 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 dun. See if I can fix this on the fly. 1 second. It's all right. It happens. It happens. Dun, 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 dun. Source, camera, share screen. Nope, that's not it. There we go. What the fuck was that all about? Are we back? Did we get it? Did I fix it? Okay. Okay. All right. You see what my screen looks like? It's a fucking hot mess. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All you saw is the same thing that you all see all the time. It's just like a billion fucking windows. All right. So, dun, 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 dun. Where are we here? Where are we here? Where are we? What's going on here? What's going on? Let's get some more gorillas. Let's start this fucking party off again. Let's get a little America, shall we? It's actually extremely impressive. I fixed it on the fly. That's right. We don't stop. We don't hit the pause button. We just keep on fucking going. But now that you're all really riled up, let's get into today's first post. Crystal to the main stage. Here we go. She writes, "Hey, Swole fams. I'm new to the fams." I like that word, fams. But been watching Papa Swole for a few years now. But since COVID, I decided to change my life for the better. So far, I've lost 62 pounds. Still got a way to go. But Papa Swole inspires me to be a better me. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it, Crystal. Thank you so much for sharing. Our next post is from Jacob Swole fam. I hope I am catching you all doing well today. Indeed, Jacob, indeed. It's once again that time of the month where I share a little bit about my journey. As some of you saw last week, I was complaining about and questioning my results. To be honest, I had to take a deep dive and realize I wasn't doing everything I needed to be doing. A few days before my post, I started tracking my calories again. I know this isn't for everyone and I'm not advocating doing it, but it's something I need to do for me. I found as of right now that if I don't, I will either undereat by a lot or overeat by a lot. And in either case, I am fucking myself and my results. Over the last week, I have felt better than I have in months, and I'm starting to feel like I'm on the track to my health again. I said it in a previous post. It wasn't a stop, fam, just a break in the Gainesville Express to Boston, Mass. Oh, the OGs will know the shirts. Oh, we know. We know. One last thing. If you are not on the Telegram chat, I highly recommend it. There are great people in there, and we are talking about everything all the time. As always, my photos are month to month, and I threw in one from yesterday with my nasty back and shoulder pump. Let's get it, fam. Love you all. Thank you for sharing, Jacob. You're the fucking man. You're the man, Beesh. Ooh. Oh, that's... Dude, I was wearing this shirt yesterday. I was wearing this shirt fucking yesterday. Can you see what it says on a shirt? First off, Jacob, we got to talk about that fucking man bun and the beard. Can you say fucking A+? Can you say
Boom
fucking
shakalaka!
A+? Let's just get another round of fucking applause here. Yow.
You are looking
Dude.
rather splendid this
Am I looking in the
evening.
mirror or what? Am I looking in the mirror? So if you're just listening, Jacob's got the Fuck Your Resolutions shirt from papaswolio.com. That is, dude, I swear, you're starting to, I feel like I'm looking in the mirror. Fuck Your Resolutions. We're coming up on Fuck Your Resolutions, fam. Anyway, Jacob, looking fly, my friend. Looking fucking sharp, dude. Fucking sharp. And if you all are not on the Telegram chat, make sure you do so. Go into your Get Started series, and right where you sign up for Swole Text, you'll see the link for the Telegram chat for members, and it's popping off in there. Telegram chat is the shit. Now, the Facebook group is awesome, but if you want live chat, you really want some live feedback and interaction all the time, be advised, it goes fast. There's a lot of comments in there. I mean, I drop a post in there. I'll drop some pictures from comments from people that are trolling me on TikTok and shit. And I'll come back in a few minutes and there's like 400. I'm like, holy shit, I can't keep up with half of it. So it's awesome. But make sure that be advised that, you know, make sure you're reading that stuff, stay on top of it, because you'll come back and it'll be like 500 fucking posts and it's awesome. It's so awesome. But anyway, there's nothing like connecting with all of you on the regular. So the Telegram chat, again, go into your Get Started series, but that's for members only. Learn more, swolenormousx.com. I'm not going to go too far into that, but Telegram, people go hard. You go hard. Telegram, it's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. You get some real instant feedback. It's fucking fire. Before we move on to some more Swole Fam posts, because those are their fucking tits, we got some other channels. If you haven't checked out the other podcasts, we got the Swolenormous Audio Experience, the Red, White, and Swole podcast, and the Swolenormous Procast. If you enjoy the Daily Swole, which probably you do because you're banging your ear holes to it right now, make sure you check out the other shows. And if you listen on Apple Podcasts, make sure, again, you leave a 5-star review for the Daily Swole. It makes a big difference, and it'll help a lot of people find it when they're poking around looking to make some sick fucking gains. We got some clips available, brand new over on the Swolenormous channel right here on YouTube. Do I ever get cravings for junk food? Do I ever get cravings for junk food? Do you ever get cravings for junk food? I personally don't. I just get hungry and I eat my food. I just want my food. I don't want to feel like shit. So I don't eat things that make me feel like shit. And if you think that these foods don't make you feel like shit, you've probably never actually tried eating for optimizing your health. You've probably really never tried removing these things. Remember, your body will adapt to whatever you throw at it. And most people are used to living in this sleepless, drug-induced haze. Most people are just fucking living on fumes, getting 5, 6, even less hours of sleep a night, which will fuck your world up and cause you to put on weight. We'll talk about some of that stuff in just a moment, because we're always talking about Pillar 4 recovery. And if you're having trouble and you're having cravings and late night cravings, you're supposed to be in bed. You're supposed to be sleeping. You're not supposed to be stuffing your face, and you'll crave sweets if you're sleep deprived. You will make poor decisions when you're tired and exhausted. And I just don't get cravings. I get plenty of sleep and I eat quality food and I'm satisfied and I go on with my fucking life. And for those of you that have not yet checked it out, papaswolio.com. Obviously, Jacob was showing off those sick fucking gains in his fucking resolutions gear. Make sure you use code DailySwole for being a listener. You get 10% off all the apparel and cups and stuff. You see the Tessie cup right there in the corner. Look at that sexy fucking beige. Look at that sexy fucking beige. Oh my God. You're so beautiful. You're so fucking beautiful. I know, Falcon. That's your girl. That's your girl. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she lovely? Anyway, hashtag sick fucking gains. Use code DailySwole at checkout for 10% off your order over at papaswolio.com. Make sure you check it out if you haven't. And we got new designs coming. So, again, we are live. A few of you are still watching over there on Odyssey, and we've talked about that before because yesterday we got flagged right away. I said the C word and not the word cunt. They don't mind if I say the word cunt. We're talking about the virus. We're talking about the virus that's going around, the virus. I said it, and then all of a sudden the fucking internet just tanked. But anyway, we got some other places we're streaming now. So a little bit more redundancy. And of course, all the private live streams are inside Swolenormous X. We have the accountability meeting that was private for members. That was on Monday, is pinned to the top of the Facebook group. It's also in Swole TV. So if you haven't caught it yet, make sure you check that out, because as members, you get 20% off apparel. So check that out for your special code this week, as well as all the other new releases that we dropped. So every single Monday we do private Q&A. We do brand new releases inside X. We got new recipes. We got a couple breathing classes inside the yoga studio. We got some fire. And tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time, episode 1903 is private for members only, because it is our fucking masterclass. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern time, masterclass, 8 p.m. episode 1903. We got an ankle mobility masterclass. Don't miss out on that. It'll be live inside Swole TV, and it's going to be absolutely fucking fuego. And remember, use hashtag 7pillars for a chance to win today's Swole card. We'll give that away at the end of today's episode. We got another post here. We got a couple more. We're going deep today. Oh, we got some Swole card posts. Man, that's a hell of a fucking picture.
What's in the box?
Wait till this shit pops up. It's gonna blow your nips off. All right, we got one from Jennifer, and she writes, "Hey there, fam. I have a confession to make. Yesterday, I was a major tainty magooch." All right, settle down. Let's see what she has to say. Let's give it a chance. I weighed myself, and the scale said I had gained about 6 pounds. I was in shock because I've been working my butt off. My nutrition slipped a bit, but not enough to warrant a 6-pound weight gain. So after some rude words to myself, I didn't work out and ate horribly for the rest of the day. Like, why would you do that? Like, as if that helps anything. This morning, I woke up and felt like dog shit. My stomach hurt from the bad choices I made, and I didn't sleep very well. As my brain searched for another excuse to keep feeling sorry for myself, I remembered something Papa Swolio had said just recently. The scale is a lying beach. The number on it is just a number. It is not a reflection of who I am and the work I have done. I got on my Fitbit app, and sure enough, I found the reason for the weight gain. Aunt Flo is on her way, and this is just the bloat before the storm. So I put on my big girl panties, rocked the hell out of some cardio and total body ignite, did a session of brain gains, and I feel a lot better already. Lift weights. Fuck the cardio. Lift more weights. Go heavy. You'll do better. God, I fucking hate cardio. Anyway, I'm glad you feel better. What I learned from this experience is I need to stop listening to the bad shit my brain says and keep moving forward. I can tell there's a difference in my clothes and my stamina. So yes, I was a tainty magooch, but I will be one no more. All right. Good ending. Strong finish. Thank you for sharing, Jen. Awesome. And so you said you didn't sleep very well. So if you don't sleep well, right? If you're not sleeping well, studies have shown if you don't sleep well, you will tend to overeat like 200 to 300 calories a day. So if you're getting poor sleep, you will eat about 70,000 extra calories a year, which is what? Do the math, divide 70,000 by 3,500, and you get what, like 15, 20 pounds of obesity, of obese weight, like extra fat weight. So if you're not getting quality sleep, 7 to 9 hours of sleep, of quality sleep a night, we always talk about make your room cold, black out all the curtains, wear an eye mask if you have to. Make sure you're not eating right before bed. You don't want to be starving. You don't also want to be eating and then lying down. But if you're not getting quality sleep, you are going to overeat. You're going to make bad food choices, go for processed foods. You're going to have those cravings a lot more because you're exhausted and your body is just going to kind of opt for, I need a sugar bump because I'm drained, and you will gain more weight. All right. Cortisol and stress levels are going to go through the roof. So you're going to gain a ton of fucking weight. And think of how many people, most people are sleep deprived. Most people are not getting enough rest. Most people aren't focusing on recovery enough. And recovery has, in many ways, it's sleep, it's proper program design, it's hydration. Pillar number 4 is recovery. So if you're not sleeping enough, that's a major reason for people that to gain weight. And if you combine that, you combine poor sleep, fucking your eyes with blue light, staying up all night, stressing yourself out, working night shifts and stuff. Some of you do that, and it's just so bad for the body to not get quality sleep. It's really bad. Even from like a couple days of not getting good sleep will have dramatic effects on your health. So, and your awareness and your cognition, but most people don't realize it. Most people don't realize how it's same thing with eating junk food. If you're always eating junk food, you don't realize how detrimental it is to you until you remove it. You don't realize how sleep deprived you are until you actually get quality sleep. So if you think you're functioning on 5 or 6 hours of sleep, you're just fooling yourself. You're not performing at your best. And cutting back on your sleep will increase your risk of cancer, Alzheimer's, dementia, all these things later in life. And of course, lead to obesity, weight gain. You're going to eat more carbs. You're going to eat more junk and processed foods. You're going to have those cravings, and it's going to fuck your world up. Absolutely fuck your world up. And think about all the things that people do. They don't sleep, they don't exercise, they don't eat well. So you combine all these and it's a nuclear bomb, and you're just fucking your body up. And that's why they say 70% of the population's overweight or obese. 40% of the population's obese, technically, 70% are overweight. But that doesn't mean that they're healthy. Think of all the people that aren't technically overweight or obese that don't get good sleep, that are metabolically unhealthy or metabolically inflexible, that are smokers, drinkers, eat processed food and garbage all the time. Just because you're not obese doesn't mean you're healthy. So you're not getting quality sleep, but you're skinny. Okay, you're probably you might have diabetes when you're older. You might have Alzheimer's. You might have cancer. So it's much more than 70%. I would say it's probably 90% of the population's at least deficient in one of these areas of health and wellness, whether it's sleep, whether it's nutrition, exercise, all these types of things. It's much more than 70%. There's no fucking way it's 70%. It's not just about the weight. Now, fat acceptance is going to make that argument. Well, just because you're fat doesn't mean you're unhealthy. Yes, it does. If you're fat, it means you're not taking care of your body. Objectively, it's not good for you. Now, if you're skinny, that doesn't necessarily mean you're healthy either, because you could be skinny and not getting sleep. You could be an alcoholic. You can smoke 2 packs a day. It's obviously not good for your health. Genetics can play a role, but you can't lean on genetics and, oh, well, it's just my genetics. I'm just fat because of my genetics. You're probably fat for every reason I just listed. So you can think about your body. Think about your body. Think about evolution. So evolution has led the human body to sleep for, let's say, 24 hours in a day. So about 8 hours a night, 7 to 9 to 10 hours, right? So a third of your life, you should be sleeping. That's evolution. So evolution has led us to sleep for a third of our day. That's not an accident. We haven't evolved this way by accident. Sleep is important for a reason. A third of your day, you're supposed to be sleeping. And if you're not sleeping, you're fucking your shit up. So you need to get more sleep and quality sleep. So we'll talk more about that. Yeah. Yep. Facts are facts. You can't avoid it. Can't avoid it. Got to be getting your sleep. Get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Should be non-negotiable. Do whatever you can. I'll send you all some links. There's a lot of great podcasts. I've been going really deep on recovery because that's one of the things that I want to focus more on. My nutrition's good. I feel great with my exercise and all these other habits, but you got to go deeper in all these areas and make sure you're going through each pillar and always trying to look for those loopholes and things that you can improve on. And the more as a society we learn about sleep, the more it's like, holy shit, you can't even fucking miss a night. It really fucks the body up. And I'm classically up late. My whole life I can stay up whenever. It's not good though. It's not good at all. John, my comment I feel worth repeating to Papa's YouTube clip. Quote, do I ever get cravings for junk food? Do you ever have any cravings to put vegetable oil in your car? Well, if so, the consequences are being stranded on the side of the road. That depends if you convert it to biodiesel or not, but we'll leave that out there. We'll leave that out. Eating food is not a treat. It's not entertainment. It's merely consuming the appropriate fuel to function properly, like gasoline fuels a vehicle. Eating is regarded as some privileged social event, and the food industry takes full advantage of this. The kitchen and or dining room in my home is merely a fuel source, like a gas station is to vehicles, nothing more. When I see someone eating processed garbage, my thoughts, wait, what? Why did you throw away the container? Why not finish up and eat it too? Hell, it has the same nutritional value. Well, fam, I think there's a lot to learn from this. I think you should be fueling up. I do think, obviously, food and humans, we're social creatures. So eating together, having a family dinner and being social, it's a classic thing. You're hunters gatherers, you kill an animal, you bring it back to your tribe, you all sit around the fire, cook it, eat it, that kind of thing. So I do think food is social, but I agree with what John said. I think you put it really well that the marketing and the big food industry has taken advantage of it, just hijacked humans' nature to want to just fucking fuel up. I mean, you use every excuse. You have football on Sundays, and then you have Monday night football, and then you have, I don't know, Thursday night. Everywhere you drink, you have food, and there's always some kind of, it's a birthday or it's a work event. It's all about food. The problem is not so much that humans are, it's not so much that your friends want to eat together. That's not the problem. The problem is the type of food that people are eating. The problem is the type of food people are eating and all the other habits that are thrown by the wayside. It's not that you shouldn't eat as a community. It's not that you shouldn't have a social environment around food, but why does it have to be around shit food? You could be social and eat quality food together. That's the problem. But when everyone's addicted and most people are completely oblivious to what food does to their body, yeah, it's just become this whole thing where people get together and binge eat and just fuel their addictions. So it is a problem. Not a problem in itself to be social, but it's a problem what you're consuming and the lack of those other habits. That's true. Facts don't care about your insomnia. That's true. Gab Diaries, any tips for people with insulin resistance? Yeah, I would focus on grass-fed beef. I would focus more towards a lower carbohydrate, higher fat diet. I would cut out all those processed carbs, make sure you're getting plenty of sleep, make sure you're not sucking down simple carbohydrates, make sure you're getting in organ meats. Check out some of our links in for organ supplements. If you're having troubles with, and that's, I'm not telling you as a doctor. I mean, talk to your doctor, X, Y, and Z if you're on any kind of medication and such, but people in this world, we'll talk about it. We have an article about meat. They're still trying to demonize meat, but it's really the low quality of the food sources. It's really the grain-fed beef and the mass-produced sick animals that are being fed corn and soy, and they're just being slaughtered before they would die anyway. So it's really low quality. It's processed. All the deli meats, the chicken that's pumped full of soy. You're getting, I don't know, all these just low quality lean meats. Humans, we need fat. We need organ meats, and everyone's going to be a little bit different. But first thing that I would do personally, if I had insulin issues, would be to mitigate the carbohydrates and focus more on a fat adaptive diet. So any of you that had issues like that have conquered them, you could drop your thoughts in the comments down below. So those are the first things that I would do. Cut down, eliminate the vegetable oils and the seed oils. You shouldn't be sucking down sunflower oil and, even things like olive oil. They're not really, I don't consume olive oil. I definitely wouldn't cook with olive oil. You can opt for things like coconut oil would be a better option. I use beef tallow when I cook my steaks and such. So, it just tastes better. It feels better. And I haven't missed a damn thing. So just some thoughts. What are you eating? How about that? If you want to follow up with that, we'll take some questions in the knowledge cock portion. So if you have more follow up, you can maybe educate us all on what you are consuming, and then maybe we can point you maybe some different options too. One of the problems with things like, there's actually, I don't really use avocado oil anymore. A lot of avocado oils. There's actually a good podcast on it. Paul Saladino on the Fundamental Health Podcast dropped one about avocado oils and olive oils, oftentimes being unpure and cut with other oils. I have avocado oil. I don't use it. I just don't, there's no need for me to, I don't cook anything that I would require avocado oil for it, but I would recommend either coconut oil or beef tallow. It's just a better option. Just a better option in general. Duck fat, interesting. I don't really know about the compounds or the composition of duck fat, but things like wild game tallow, if that's even available to you. Maybe some of you hunt and you can render your own fat, but you can also get that from, there's supplements that have beef tallow. There's supplements that you can get from like our Amazon store and other places where you get grass-fed beef tallow, but you can also get tallow itself and just cooking that. Let's see here. Julia. Let's take a post from Julia here. Hey fam, it's been a while. Since the last time I posted, my kidney pain has gotten worse. Oh no. And now we're looking into kidney transplants. Though it's a long process and I might not even be accepted, so all I can do is hope. I've also gotten new medical problems, mostly regarding my stomach, though we don't know what's going on yet. I'm absolutely exhausted from constantly fighting this battle of constant pain and the fact that if it isn't one health problem, it's another. All I want to do is to be able to live my life. I can't even do yoga or meditation because it hurts so much. What kind of life is this where all I can do is waste away feeling sorry for myself? I'm trying my damn best at staying positive and healthy, and I just feel like my body is pushing it back into my face. Sorry for the rant, fam. I hope you're all doing well, and thank you for reading this. Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that, Julia. My goodness. So what have you, I don't know if Julia's watching, but what's your nutrition like? Like what brought this situation upon you? Just come out of nowhere, or was there anything that they've said X, Y, and Z was causing this or likely led to that. I'm so sorry to hear that. Much love to you, Julia. Let's get some biceps and gorillas for Julia. Can't even do yoga or meditate. You can't even breathe and close your eye. Just, I don't know. I can't imagine. I'm sorry to hear that. That's brutal. Keep us posted. And if there's any other follow-up context, please let us know. I'd like to hear more about your situation. Maybe someone else has some, not that anyone has any magical insights, but maybe some other supporting, I don't know. What do you say about that? When it comes to fats, so I was asking about grass-fed butter for cooking. Yeah, it has a lower burn point. Like, you just don't want to burn this shit. You don't want to burn it. And it's going to smoke at a pretty low temperature. So you got to be careful. I'm always of the mindset, like, if I'm ever cooking something, I'm going to opt for beef tallow just because it feels the best for me. So make sure you're not burning it. Things like olive oil that has low smoke point, so it's really going to burn. You don't really want to cook with it. I would definitely opt for more medium or higher temp oils like coconut oil. Grass-fed butter might, it'll smoke pretty low. So it really depends. Just cook on a lower heat. Julia, my kidney situation is a genetic illness. The stomach problems are new, so we're waiting for lab results. What's your nutrition like? Have they recommended anything with diet? It's just awful when you have a problem, right? You have a problem and you're looking for answers and they just try to pump you with medication and this, that, and the other. Not saying that you shouldn't be taking any medication, but most doctors don't know anything about nutrition. I wonder if there's anything that could be eliminated, perhaps, that might be adding to the situation. If there's anything that could be done, hopefully, I'm sure you've tried it or you've looked into it, especially since you're plugged into the fam. You probably know about the elimination or the issues with autoimmune issues with food and certain food sources. Some people with major problems, they just cut out all vegetables and carbs and stuff. They keep that minimal and they've seen good results. But with kidney situation, I'm sure there's contraindications. So, obviously refer to your doctor, but so sorry to hear that. Let's say, wow. All right. Well, it sure shows that the more you watch the show, the more
What's in the box?
the longer you've been here, the more you watch, the more you drop those hashtags, the more chance you have to win. Josh, you got some fucking mad cards here. Cards came in. It's the collection of cards of hashtags you need. Get the Swole Infinity Stones. Get these picks out there. So Josh, look at those fucking cards. My God. Woo. You got the Ask the Swolios card. You got Papa Swolio. You got all of us signed it from the round table a couple weeks ago. Swole fam, Swole season. You have a nice blend. You got a nice blend, man. You got like one of each. I'm surprised you don't have any repeats. Fuck average, Fef, don't be a beesh, Swole season. Got a Tainty Magooch card coming? Nice. Oh, I think it's over here. Yeah, I think you won one the other day. Sheesh. My goodness. Good for you, Jay. Look, hey, drop those hashtags. 7 fucking pillars, baby. 7 fucking pillars. The Swole gods have smiled upon him. Aha. Indeed they have. All right. So if you got questions, make sure you drop in the comments down below. Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio and hashtag 7 pillars for a chance. Yeah, we gotta put Josh on the watch list. You're on the Swole card watch list, bro. You're on the watch list. All right. So if you got questions, drop in the comments below, and let's get into some other content. All right. So if you got questions, start dropping them. We'll take the first one from Zach Anderson.
What's in the box?
99 over here on the Shitstagram. Let's see here. Zach, I was a vegetarian for a while. I'm sorry to hear that. What is the best meat and wild grains to eat? Wild grains? I mean, wild game, maybe you meant. Wild grains? I mean, none for me. But what's the best meat? I would opt for grass-fed beef. You can order them online. You get them at a local butcher. Depends on where you live. You can also if you don't have access to grass-fed organ meats or, bison or elk or venison, if you go hunting, stuff like that, depends on where you live and what you're into. I mean, it's definitely impressive and recommended if you can go hunting and you can do that. Like I would love to. So if you can get your meat that way, it's definitely amazing connecting with what you're doing and being self-sufficient like that. But I would recommend grass-fed beef. You can get it at most stores. You can, if you can't afford some of the more expensive cuts or whatnot, you can get grass-fed ground beef, and you can add things like tallow and supplements. You can check out our Amazon store. Just go to swolenormousx.com/links, or I guess links.papaswolio.com, links.papaswolio.com. And you can see the Amazon store. We got some supplements there where you can check out, beef liver, beef organs, even bone marrow supplements. So I'd recommend bone broth. You can make your own, or you can order it online. I would recommend getting some bones and putting it in a crock pot. It just takes like 48 hours or so, 48 to 72 hours. But how come you were a vegetarian for a while and then you stopped? Starting to get really hungry? Starting to get hungry? You said vegetarian, not vegan. So for those that don't know, you could be a vegetarian and still consume eggs. And I guess maybe you ate fish once in a while. Sometimes vegetarians use that as like, they say vegetarian, but they just don't eat meat, but they say vegetarian. So, there's a little of those nuances there. But, even if you're a vegan, if you can understand how important nutrition is, like really, and how much it can negatively affect your health if you're trying to force it, even adding a couple ounces of organ meat a week and just taking a supplement can just change your health dramatically and fill in everything that you're missing from not consuming animal products. But it's all about the quality. All about the quality. I definitely opt for grass-fed beef even more. I don't consume, a lot of people in the comments say pork. I don't consume a lot of pork. You have to get really quality sources. I prefer ruminant animals. You get super fucking quality sources of pork. And I do love my heritage pork bacon, but I focus mostly on grass-fed beef. And also, you don't want to cook it. You don't want to burn it. You don't want to singe it, because then you're getting, those carcinogenic compounds just from like roasting it. So cook it on a low heat. You can cook it a little bit, take it off, put it back on. You just don't want to get that, you don't want to get too smoky. You don't want to crisp it and fucking singe the shit out of it. So in terms of wild grains, I don't eat grains. I don't care if they're wild or wherever they are. So not for me. But you might find some benefits from eating like fermented things like sauerkraut. I like some sauerkraut now and again. Had some the other day. Had some last night. I think I might have had too much. I don't know if it was the white rice or sauerkraut. I kind of felt a little bit, my stomach was I might have eaten too much sauerkraut, but usually feels good with it. All right, let's take another question. Let me scroll up because I think Tyler asked a question. I missed it. Let's see. Tyler, Papa Swolio, should I necessarily feel sore after a workout? I train 4 to 5 days a week. I don't feel any soreness. Am I doing something wrong, or am I doing the same workouts? Should I necessarily feel sore? I mean, I usually do. Doesn't mean you have to, but it might also mean that you're not overloading your body enough. So, I mean, should you be crippled like in a wheelchair? Not necessarily. If you're doing really good with recovery, you might not feel crippling sore. But it could just mean it could just mean also that you're not overloading. If you're seeing results and you're happy with it, then keep the status quo. But you always should be working for increased overload, whether it's negatives, isometrics, more volume, more weight. Maybe it's a different training split. But if you work out regularly, you don't feel any soreness. Fuck, when I work out regularly, I get more sore because I'm working out regularly. So play around with it and see what works best for you. You're seeing results. Don't complicate it. You don't have to be crippled. Matt, Papa Swolio, I'm sure you've covered this before, but I wasn't around to hear it. Is there an anabolic window? I usually like to have some raw honey, maybe some grass-fed whey protein isolate sometimes after a workout. We've talked about that. I've tried different ones, and I don't really know how much it works. I focus mostly on whole foods, but I've eaten right after a workout. Usually I'm really hungry and I want to eat something, But if you don't eat immediately after, it's not going to crush your gains. Like if it's like, oh, 30 minutes, no, if you want to eat an hour or 2 hours after, just do what's optimal for you. A lot of people would go for, a grass-fed isolate or something like that, but you don't want to do it at the expense of getting all your nutrients in. So you don't want to depend on protein supplements. But a lot of people do that rather than eat, because right after a workout, your body's still in a sympathetic state, which means your blood is in your muscles, your heart rate's elevated. So usually it takes about 10, 15, 20 minutes afterwards for your body to kind of shift gears. So sometimes people would say that if they eat right after a workout, they feel sick. They don't feel like eating. Well, that's because your body has to, your endocrine system, your body, or in your nervous system, everything has to kind of shift gears into more housekeeping. That's why right after a workout, you don't necessarily have to take a piss, but by the time you get home, all of a sudden your bladder's exploding. It's because your body is shifting into, all right, let's repair, let's get back into rest mode and repair mode for the next workout, or, let's get the bladder, let's get all these toxins out of the body, let's get the poo going, let's get digestion going, all those things. So sometimes just waiting a little bit. Just do whatever feels best for you. If you like to eat right after, then eat right after. If you want to wait an hour, then wait an hour. You don't want to force it and feel sick and like throw up. I mean, obviously your body is saying, no, this is not good for you. Like, no, we don't want to eat this right now. So listen to your body. Everyone's going to be a little bit different. Also, yeah, I want to kind of go a little bit more on what Jen just said based on what Tyler was saying. Slowing down the reps help. You're going to get sore from the eccentric. So for example, in a bicep curl, you're going to get sore from the lengthening movement, from the lowering movement. That's when you're going to get sore. So if your form, maybe you're not focusing enough on eccentrics, you throw in some negatives at the end of your sets or the end of your workout, that can definitely pop the champagne bottle on that soreness. You might not be controlling the weight enough on the eccentric parts of the motion. Thoughts on Trisha Paytas? My thoughts? Like, what do you mean? I don't know. I kind of gag when I read her name, if that gives you any insights. Is she still alive? That's impressive.
What's your name, fat body?
I haven't heard anything. What's she doing now? Did she just do something? Oh. Gross. All right. Chris D 89. Let's see. What is better for a beginner woman weightlifter? Increasing weight or increasing reps? What is better? Increasing weight. It depends though, because as your reps increase, when you first start, you're going to get stronger before you start building muscle. It's neuromuscular efficiency, your body, it's like coordination. So when you first start lifting, your body is going to get stronger because your muscle fibers, your neuromuscular system just gets more synchronized. You're going to it's like riding a bike. So your strength will go up more dramatically before you start building muscle. So if you start lifting, you'll start with 5 pounds or 10 pounds. You go up to 20 or 30. Wow, I'm getting so much, but how come I'm not getting bigger? It takes time. Just think your body and your cells have to actually like build more, develop the muscle fibers and, increase the diameter, and they have to you need to be putting constant stress on them. That's why it takes time to build muscle. But you always want to be increasing weight. You want to be building strength and focusing on building muscle. Don't be doing 30, 40 fucking reps. Girls, you're grabbing like 5 pounds and doing 30 repetitions. You're just doing nothing. You need to go heavy. Lift heavy, do 8 to 15 repetitions, push yourself, push to failure, like fucking lift heavy. Women need to lift heavy. So you want to ramp up as quickly as you can, but focus on lifting heavier weight. I don't really have enough detail based on what you said, but it's definitely important to, seesaw that and increase the volume slowly over time and increase the weight. Let's see here. Oh God, she has an OnlyFans. That's disgusting. I don't want to think about it. Oh my God. Trace Swan, Papa Swole, breakfast is a berry, Greek yogurt, OJ, and honey smoothie. Lunch is chicken thighs, uncut green beans, sun-dried tomato, and pesto with hummus. Supper is ground beef with rice. Your thoughts? You really want my thoughts? I don't raging on things people I don't know, make you feel bad for. I mean, thoughts for you or thoughts for me? Here's the thing. When it comes to nutrition, if you're not happy with your results, you have to look at what you're doing. If you're getting amazing results and you feel amazing, you feel like fucking great and everything checks out, you do you. To me, that sounds gross. I don't eat breakfast. I think people should be eating less. If you're making a smoothie, you're destroying any of the fiber and stuff that's in the berries. Orange juice is just fucking sugar. Greek yogurt, not a fan. Not a fan of dairy and the lactose. Honey, what kind of honey? I don't like blending fruit. I eat the fruit so I get the fiber and I get all the nutrients. I don't destroy it. I don't really eat chicken. Green beans I avoid. I don't eat legumes. Tomatoes, not really. Some people have issues with nightshades, but I don't eat tomatoes. Pesto with hummus, chickpeas. I mean, not really a fan. I used to have hummus. These are just things that I found no value. They just didn't do anything for me. The taste was okay, but it wasn't really giving me value. And I haven't had that stuff in a long time, and I am so much the better for it. I don't miss it at all. So I don't miss it for the satisfaction. I don't miss it for the performance. I'm not like, oh my God, I couldn't go as heavy today because I didn't have my hummus. It's not one of those things for me. Ground beef, make sure you're getting grass-fed beef. Ground beef with rice, that's like a meal that I would eat. The rest of it, I like berries. I like berries, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries. Strawberries are great, but just be careful of the smoothies. People really suck down smoothies, and just because you're putting, that's a sugar bomb, whatever you're sucking down there. Honey, OJ, Greek yogurt, and berry, that's a lot of sugar. That's a lot of sugar. So yeah, it's really hard to get quality chicken too. Have you ever done an elimination diet? I'll follow up with that. If you don't know what an elimination diet is, check the links in the description. Can definitely help you narrow it down and see and here's the thing. The reason an elimination diet is so effective is because it helps you figure out what works best for your body, not mine, your body. So you might find let's say you cut out tomatoes and green beans for like 6 to 8 weeks and you eat them again. You have crazy nightmares and you have bloating and gas. Oh my God, I've been eating these my whole life. I never realized. Maybe you have them and you're fine, but it helps you narrow it down and really customize. So I don't want to sit here and just criticize what someone's eating because maybe there's accessibility issues with grass-fed beef or whatever it is. So, but just objectively, it sounds like you're not getting enough quality fats. You're not getting enough saturated animal fats. And ground beef is usually like 90 or 93% lean. Yeah, Adam, through the elimination diet, I've been vegan for 7 years. I find most other vegans annoying. I got no true Scotsman. What the fuck is that? What does that mean? By another vegan because I don't force my pet to be vegan? Oh, that's stupid. Well, just like humans. Humans are not supposed to be without meat. Let's be honest. Humans are omnivores, at least, at the minimum. Animals are carnivores, so that's embarrassing. Like cats and dogs, they should not be eating vegan. That's animal abuse. My bad. This is from Hee. I guess follow up with Trisha Schmatus. Let's see. Thoughts on her diet. I don't know what the fuck she eats. I don't watch her thoughts on her diet. How do I know what she eats? I don't give a fuck about that chick. She might say something stupid. I mean, I made some videos on her in the past, but I never watch her content. I'll watch a clip and fucking, it's just a train wreck. I know nothing about her. Nothing. I have no idea about her diet. I'm sure she's a troll. She's a troll. Heather, what's your opinion on drinking an organic green glory juice during the elimination diet? It's apples, pineapples, spinach, kale, celery, wheatgrass, and lemons. If I was doing elimination diet, I would be cutting out spinach and kale. Kale is not what you think it is. Kale is not what you think it is. An organic green glory juice sounds like I would have blended like with just sugar. Here's the thing, Heather. Anything you eat, you can't test. So some of these things, some people have issues with pineapples. Some people have issues with apples. Facts. So, what you don't eliminate, you can't test. So whatever you decide to eliminate, make sure you keep it strict and then you can always go back and do more later. But I'm not a fan of juices and stuff. I'm not a fan of all the blending and just destroys the properties of the food. You have teeth for a reason. You're not supposed to blend your food. That's why you got teeth. You're supposed to chew it. Your body does the rest. When you blend shit, you just destroy all the cells and the nutrients and the benefits of insoluble fiber and stuff, which is why a lot of people are supposed to eat those things. Because if you're, for example, insoluble fiber, if you're consuming, let's say, fruit with fiber, it slows the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream. But when you're blending it, it destroys the fiber and then you're just getting, insulin spike. Vegan cats. Oh, look at vegan cats. I should have elaborated thoughts on her. Oh, wait, I already looked at that. Let's see. Well, I mean, look, personally, this is just personally, an elimination. Look, again, an elimination. Let me make this very clear. Some people need to cut out all vegetables because it causes their autoimmune issues to flare up. It's not necessarily everyone. And some of these foods, it might be how you prepare them. Maybe spinach fucks you up, but then if you saute it, it's stomachable. It's up to you. When I eat spinach, it burns the fuck out of my tongue. Like it hurts and it's uncomfortable. Kale can fuck itself. Kale can fuck all the way off. I don't know how that shit rose to prominence, but that is unedible trash. Or inedible, whatever the word is. You want to know how I know? Try fucking eating it. Fucking eating. I'm not a cow. My cow can eat that shit and I'll eat the cow. Understand that if you look at an animal, I think the numbers are like 99% of all animals are edible, but like only 20% of plants are. Not to mention a lot of the genetically modified plants and stuff that we don't know what the outcomes of that kind of, gene manipulation are. And the plants that we are eating today aren't the plants of thousands of years ago, but plants have been around for hundreds of millions of years before humans, and they have all these defense properties because they can't move. They're locked into the ground. Animals have claws and teeth, but once we kill them, they're completely edible. Their bones, their brains, their stomachs, we eat all that shit. It's just different. So here's what it comes down to. If you're having health problems, you're having digestive issues, if you're not feeling well, these are things to look at to cut out. That's why an elimination diet's important. If you want to eat your spinach and you feel great, I'm not here to tell you not to eat it. That's fine. It's on the shelf. You can eat it. I'm not going to. But that's my choice and that's your choice. But a lot of people are like, oh, I'm having trouble losing weight. I'm having this. Then you need to look at your sleep. You need to look at your food. You need to really be objective. Maybe these things that I'm eating that cause problems for many, many people, maybe it causes problems for me too. Let me test it. So needs to be something addressed. If you feel, here's the thing also, if you feel fine, doesn't mean that you are fine because your body will adapt to whatever you're consuming. So if you feel like everything's status quo, well, it's because you've been eating everything in a status quo manner. You haven't adjusted anything. You've just been eating the same shit all the time. Again, if you're getting poor sleep all the time, some of you are living on 4 to 5 hours of sleep. You think you feel fine. You think you're on an even keel, but you're chronically sleep deprived and it's really bad for your health. And this is what can lead to cancer and diabetes and Alzheimer's and Parkinson's and all these things later in life. We just bang our eye holes with light. We're up late. We're up early. People have 2 jobs and kids and you're barely sleeping and working evening shifts and stuff. Fuck. It's directly related to heart disease and all these other things. It's recovery, eating properly, exercise, all the 7 pillars, they all matter. That's why we got it. That's why it's a recovery pillar. Recovery pillar is water, it's sleep, it's proper, rest between programs, like between subsequent workouts. It's mental recovery, it's physical recovery. All these things matter. All these things matter. It's a huge problem having kids that go to school at like 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. It's disgusting. There's all this research and evidence. There's certain schools that, just listened to a podcast recently. They moved the I saw an article about this pop up again. One school moved the starting time like an hour later in the morning, and the average SAT score went up like 200 points over the course of the year. Something epic like that. Get your sleep. Alpha Tyler. Not a question, but a couple days ago, I had a beef and broccoli from an Asian restaurant. Luckily, it had grass-fed beef, but it got covered with soy sauce. It felt so fucking bloated. I hear you, man. I hear it's also the sodium, too. Now, like sea salt, like Celtic sea salt, great. But when you get sodium, when you just get sodium chloride and table salt, a lot of these things, really not good for the body. And MSG and all the other shit that they put in there. Yeah. No shit. My dog's eyes were always tearing. He's been on dry dog food, a good kind too. Recently put him on grass-fed and organ meats, and his eyes haven't teared since. Fuck yeah. Papa Swolio. Papa Swolio only eats grass-fed beef. I give her grass-fed beef, which has beef heart and liver in it. And I also break up a couple pills, some of the ancestral supplements. I give her trachea cartilage, some bone marrow, and I also give her an organ, just a general organ with a spleen, kidney, heart, liver, and pancreas in it. She's like, you've seen her run around and you've seen the way she looks, and she's active as fuck. She's like 16 years old, 17 years old. She's a beast. She's a monster. She's doing great. Doing great. The fam's pet. She eats better than most people. All right. Hashtag 7 pillars for a chance to win this Swole card. Dimitri, you want some help with the 7 pillars. Dimitri, make sure you go on over to swolenormousx.com. All right. Look right down below. It's also in the description and the show notes. Make sure you go over there. If you go to swolenormousx.com, right there at the top of the page in a big red bar, it will say, download your copy of the 7 pillars. You get the Beyond 7 Pillars ebook. You get the 7 pillars themselves. So this is not just the 7 pillars on the right side of your screen. There's actually about a sentence, breaks it down each one, but the Beyond 7 Pillars ebook. So you get 3 downloads. You get the audiobook too. So you go to that, it'll be sent to your email, and you could download all 3 of them, and it'll fill you in on what the 7 pillars are. We talk about it every day, but definitely go there and check it out because it's all there for you. All right, fam, we got some awesome shit to go into. It's time to go balls deep. Hashtag 7 pillars. And of course, we'll be here tomorrow. By the way, tomorrow we got an not accountability meeting. We got a live masterclass. Let me see. Do I have that? It should have that in my account. Let's see here. Masterclass. Do I have that for this Thursday? Let me see if I can pull that up real quick. There we go. There it is. There it is. There we have it. Just want to get you that visual so you can see it. Some of you are visual and you're watching live. So this Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, ankle mobility. So we'll talk about stretching the soleus and stretching the Achilles, the triceps surae, the Achilles tendon, and how to activate the anterior tibialis, some things with equipment. I'll also we'll talk about some links in some places where you can get some of the equipment pretty affordable, got some more expensive options, some cheaper options, some different things to activate your ankles. Because we'll start talking about how to get into deeper squats and how to keep your back flat. And a lot of it's going to start with the foot. So when it comes to ankle mobility, it's really important. Like if you have back problems, you have neck problems, you have knee problems, it all starts at your foot because that's the only point that's touching the ground. So it starts there. Fix the compensations and the impairments in the ankle and the foot and the ankle complex, and then you work your way upwards. So tomorrow it's going to be fire. It's going to be good. And be there tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time inside Swole TV, and also stream inside the private Facebook group. So we'll be there inside Swole TV tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time. You motherfucking beaches. Time to go balls deep.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's you got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
How dare you?
Jesus Christ, Joe. That was slightly racist. Greta, put him in his place. My God.
I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you.
Chill out. Wrong Joe. Two Joes. The tale of two Joes. We got fucking Pesci over here, and we got old Joey B. Grandpa. Time for your nap. All right, we got an article here about red meat. And this is, I swear, this whole fucking push to demonize red meat is all based around this idea that all foods are of equal quality. And you know that food quality is paramount. It's not fucking boar's head deli meats. It's not eating, one of those, I don't know, little hot dogs or something you'll find on those little rotisseries at 7-Eleven. So what do we got here? Drop some Duke in the comments.
What's in the box?
All right, time to ditch the sausages. Considering sausages are usually the leftovers of whatever they find on the floor. Title of the article, eating red and processed meat can increase your risk of heart disease, which with each additional 50 grams boosting the chance by 18%, study warns. Give me a break.
That's fucking bullshit.
Give me a fucking break. I can't wait to dig into this. The authors found a link between red and processed meat and heart disease. Well, we already know that if you're not getting quality sleep, it's going to increase your rate dramatically of heart disease. So how are they classifying? Are they quantifying for sleep? Are they quantifying for grass-fed beef? Are they quantifying for people this is just nonsense shit. It's nonsense shit. I mean, hopefully maybe meat prices will go down. It's great. Fucking fantastic. Get some better prices on it. For every 50 grams of processed meat. Yeah, that's not a lot. I'm going to have a heart attack like tomorrow. Coronary heart disease. Yeah, give me a break. Let's read into this nonsense. Eating red and processed meat. No shit. Why do they say red and processed? This is absolutely correlation. No, it's correlation. It is correlation. It's not causation. But they write it. That's how they get people to click on it. Oh my God, study warns. Time to ditch the sausages? Right here, processed meat can. Yeah. Red and, that's kind of a big thing. Eating red and processed meat. Yo, if you're getting grain-fed beef, what's the difference? You're eating low-quality, dying, sick fucking animals. Give me a break. Give me an absolute fucking break. This is nonsensical trash. All right, it says eating red and processed meat such as bacon, sausages, and ham can significantly increase the risk of developing heart disease. Coronary heart diseases caused by narrowed arteries supply the heart with blood, blah, blah, blah. Okay, don't tell me. Who fucking cares? This present a huge burden. You don't even spell check this shit, do you? To health systems, and until now it's unclear whether eating meat increases the risk. It's still unclear. All right, so look at all these. Look at all this beef. Obviously not quality beef. This is just mass-produced, low-quality beef, obviously. Let's just see how they keep on trying to leverage this to demonize meat, to scare you into eating pea proteins and stuff. Analyzing data from 13 studies, 1.4 million people. You have to look at these individual studies and see what they did, so we're not going to really get all that information here. For unprocessed meat such as pork, lamb, and beef, the risk increased by 9% over no red meat. There was no risk increase with poultry. The team say, this is not even, they don't even spell check these things. The team says their study didn't investigate the cause. What? The team say their study didn't investigate the cause? So what are you studying? Isn't that kind of like what you should be doing? But suggest it could be down to higher concentrations of saturated fat in red meat and salt and processed meat. Look, if you're grouping this shit as processed meat, if you're eating processed meat, think of all the other things you're doing. You're probably drinking a lot of alcohol, smoking cigarettes, you're not exercising. If you're eating processed meat, you're not caring that much about your health. You're not. You're straight up not. And because red meat has been demonized for the past 100 fucking years almost, most people that are eating red meat are usually the type of people that don't pay attention to quality wellness practices. All right. So this is nonsense. This is so fucking ridiculous. Let's see. They also say an increase in salt consumption with high levels found in processed meats raises blood pressure. Both LDL cholesterol and blood pressure are well-established risk factors. Previous work from the same team has also indicated that even moderate intakes of red and processed meat are associated with increased risk of bowel cancer. Dr. Karen Papier, co-lead author of the study, said red and processed meat, it's really cruel to lump red and processed meat. First off, you're talking about low quality red meat. I'm not talking about really grass-fed beef, most likely, because you didn't specify that. You're going to group that with processed meat. Processed meat. So over the past years, well, let's just continue. Therefore, current recommendations to limit red and processed meat consumption may also assist. No shit. Also, getting better sleep, getting a couple more hours of sleep a night is going to dramatically help that as well. So as people have been promoting more and more of a plant-based diet and demonizing meat, remember, ever since like the early 1900s with electricity and electronics, people have been getting consistently less sleep over these years. Over the last 120 years, people have been getting less and less sleep on average. And and not to mention the increase in vegetable oils and all these seed oils as well. And all the processed sugars that people are eating. If you're eating processed red meat, what else are you probably also eating? Tons of processed carbohydrates. You're probably eating chips and drinking soda. Like all that is going to compound. That's what's going to happen. You're making it worse with all these other habits. So as people have been pushing more plant-based, sucking down more vegetable oils, getting more and more obese, people are getting less and less sleep, and they're just demonizing eating fucking red meat. They keep on trying to demonize red meat. They keep trying to. Therefore, current recommendations, fuck you. Fuck you. What, 9%? Okay, sure. Well, no one here in the Swole fam is living like anyone else that's eating processed red meat. Okay, if you're eating processed red meat, you shouldn't be doing that anyway. Okay, that's not what anyone says when they're eating. Tell us, okay, look right here, right? Wait. Our study shows that a reduction in red and processed meat intake would bring personal health benefits too. Prove it. Prove it. I have 2 ribeye steaks that are ready to go on the grill or on the cast iron pan, and I'm about to fuck my face with those steaks. So you can go on. You can go fuck all the way off. You can go and fuck all the way off. Okay. We got a double post here. Let's see here. All right. So we got another issue, like a lot of people have. We got a couple good posts. Oh my God. And we got a couple videos here too. So let's take one more post and let's do a video. So this one is how to deal with a fat-phobic doctor. How to deal with a fat-phobic doctor.
Matt Damon. Everybody knows you never go full retard.
Let's see what we got here. Dun, 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 little bitches. How to deal with a fat-phobic doctor. Is this backwards? We have a number 2 on the left and number 1 on the right. God, this fat-phobic doctor. There aren't fat-phobic doctors. Doctors just know that obesity is not healthy. They just want to help you. If you don't want to help yourself, they can't help you. Number 1, know your rights. This is not the police, okay? Know your rights. Know your rights. Know your rights when you go into the doctor. Under knowing your rights, it says, do not tell your doctor your weight.
Sell crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here.
Your medical issues are valid and not from your fatness. Well, that's a blanket statement that's probably mostly untrue. Your medical issues are probably directly from your lifestyle habits, which also led to your fatness. It led to your fatness and your other issues. Go to the right doctor, preferably a fat one. Go to a fat doctor. Why? So they can give you bad information. Most doctors are, or many, I shouldn't say most, but many doctors are fucking fat anyway. So why would you be getting health advice? It's a sick care system. It's not a health care system. Going to your doctor isn't a fix-all. If you're going to your doctor, it's probably because you've already fucked up and you're trying to fix the problem. Why not try a preventative approach and actually take care of your health so you don't end up in the doctor's office? This is the issue that we talk about all the time. How come there's so many posts about fat people at the doctor's office? Don't tell your doctor your weight. It's because you're in the doctor's office all the time. Have you thought about that being the issue? Why are you in the doctor's office all the time? Why are you in the doctor's office so much that getting your body weighed becomes that much of a problem? Most people go to the doctor once a year or maybe once every couple of years. So getting on the scale, okay, sure, take my weight. Fucking cares. It is what it is. If you're so frequently in the doctor's office that it starts offending you, that's the problem to begin with. Why are you in the doctor's office so much? Number 2, do not be ashamed of your body. We'll talk about this in a second. There is no need to hide any of your big body's natural features. Jesus fucking Christ.
What's your name, fat body?
What? I didn't read this. Do not shave? Do not shave? Okay.
What the fuck is that?
I mean, I guess if you don't want to shave, it's your body, but okay. Okay, Jenny.
My name's Forrest Gump.
Do not wear deodorant. Well, that's kind of rude. So you're going to go in with your fat, sweaty, stanky ass body. Great. Great. Your doctor's going to be like, oh, we're booked for the next 6 months. I'm not going to be eager to see you again. Do not wear underwear. Yo, I don't even know.
Matt Damon.
Wow. Go to a different doctor, please. If I was your doctor, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Don't wipe your ass before going to the doctor. What was it? Stink palm them like mall rats. Was that mall rats or clerks? Yeah, stink palm them. Give them the stink palm. You're like, here, give them the fucking stink. You want a chocolate covered pretzel? You want a chocolate covered pretzel? Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Who fucking thinks of this shit? Who thinks of this? And then, all right, I get it. If it's a troll post, good one. Touche. Good one. It's really fucking lame. But people actually think this. Don't wear underwear. Why? Why would you not wear underwear? What does that serve? Why would that change? Don't be ashamed. How does that deal with the fat-phobic doctor? Hey, doc, I'm not wearing underwear. The doctor's like, oh, God, you're just like a fat, hairy stink ball. Oh, yeah. I can't with these posts, man. All right. So let's see. I think we got a video. Let's do a video. Jesus. Gross. All right. So we got 2. We got don't weigh yourself and we got fat doc. We got a fat doctor. Let's do the fat doctor one because we just came off a fat doctor post. All right. This is the cringiest cringe shit I've ever seen in my life. Oh, God. Let's see what we got here.
My doctor has ordered me to lose weight.
Why is it always the Brits when it comes to these fat-phobic videos? My doctor wants me to lose weight. Why? Oh, why does my doctor want me to lose weight? Oh, I don't know why. What's going on over there in the UK? What's going on in the UK? I know a lot of you are in the UK right now. Drop in the comments below if you're in the UK. What the fuck is going on in your island? Why is this all from your fucking place? This is why we left. This is why we got the fuck out and we came to the United States. Because we're like, fuck this island. You guys are nuts. What are you guys doing over there? Is it madness, Judith? Fuck. What is going on? All right, let's play it again. But it's always with the accent. My fat doctor wants me to lose weight. Yes. I went down to Scotland Yard and I tried to lose weight, but I went to a fat doctor's office instead. I don't know. Must be the tea. It's in that Earl Grey. All right, whatever. She sounds like Jack Sparrow. My doctor wants me to lose weight. Savvy.
My doctor has ordered me to lose weight.
No. Sorry, but your doctor cannot tell you to do anything. They most certainly cannot tell you to lose weight.
I'm going to stop you right there. I think they can. Whether or not you're going to do it, is another conversation. Why can't your doctor recommend you lose weight? Before we continue, this is from an account. It's called Fat Doctor UK. So obviously this doctor is fat and trying to spread, I don't know, his or her. I can't tell. Honestly, I can't tell. His or her mental delusion onto his or her patients. Not judging. I can't tell. It looks like a pat to me. Can't tell. But that being said, when your doctor or someone says, here's the problem, it's not really the best way to say it. You need to lose weight. It really should be, you need to change your lifestyle habits, but doctors don't have time. Doctors don't have time to really help. You need a functional medicine practitioner. You need someone who's actually going to help with for example, the 7 pillars. But you need hands-on help. You can't just say lose weight, because that doesn't really help anyone. Honestly, it doesn't. But what that really means is, and this is how it's being weaponized, you can't just say lose weight. That's not going to help. 95% of diets fail. What it means is fucking exercise, stop putting the cookies in your mouth, go for a walk, meditate, take care of yourself, and you won't be fat. You'll lose the weight. Get some more sleep. Oh my God. Is it a she? Is it a she? All right. Let's go back to the beginning. Is it a she? All right. It's all good. It's all good. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but my God. Fuck.
No.
Yeah.
Sorry, but your doctor cannot tell you to do anything. They most certainly cannot tell you to lose weight.
No. Yeah.
That's problematic for a lot of reasons. The first one is that you have autonomy over your own body. Your doctor's responsibility is to help you to make an informed decision.
Stop being a fat ass. An informed decision. How about not being obese? Why is that not good advice? Why is that not good advice? I feel like I need a monocle with that accent. Your doctor cannot tell you to lose weight. I'm just adding those sound effects. Fuck, I hate this shit. God, how is this person a medical? You look tired. You don't look. Does this quote doctor look well? Does this person look well? I only see her from the jowl up, and it's like, you shouldn't look sick from the neck up. Right.
Therefore, they have to tell you the benefits of weight loss, the risks of weight loss.
The risks of weight loss. Tell me, what's the risk of losing weight? How many of you lost weight from being obese? What's the risk of losing weight? Tell me what the risk of being healthier is. Can someone tell me? Seriously, tell me. What's the risk of being healthier? I'll wait. I need that Jeopardy music, but I'll probably get flagged on YouTube. Put the fucking cookies down. Boom.
Who told you could eat my cookies?
Let's continue.
Side effects of weight loss and the long-term implications of weight loss.
The long-term implications of not being unhealthy. Sounds pretty good to me so far.
Did your doctor mention that in 95% of cases, people
I knew you were going to fucking say it. I fucking knew it.
Lieutenant Dan.
I knew it. 95%. Oh my God. That's fucking shit.
on a diet gain the weight back within 5 years?
5 years?
Did you
know
that in 95% of cases, people who go on a diet gain the weight back within 5 years?
These fat activists just parrot the same fucking shit. I'm going to have to look through it's going to come to the point I need to actually go through all these fucking studies. I'm going to have to literally go through each one. Has someone done that? I'm sure someone has done that. Has Alan done that? Has anyone gone through every fucking study? I really don't want to. It's so nonsensical. I say it a million times. If you build a square wheel, it's not going to roll well. If you do it wrong, it's not going to work out. How are these diets done? A caloric restriction while people are not getting enough sleep, eating the wrong quality food, they're not exercising properly. It's not just the food, it's all your lifestyle habits. Jesus Christ.
Did your doctor mention all the side effects that come with dieting?
What's a side effect? What's a side effect? What, from your lemon juice and maple syrup fucking diet cleanse? Yeah, side effects. There are many side effects of being a fucking idiot.
Did your doctor tell you that people who go on...
All right, I keep stopping this because every time I hear the noise of her voice, or I guess she, right? We agreed. I just want to punch myself in the fucking taint. Did you, doctor? Fuck.
Did your doctor tell you that people who go on diets are more likely to develop an eating disorder, and weight cycling leads to long-term chronic problems? Finally, did your doctor offer you the option of not losing weight?
I hope not. Oh my God. Wake me up when it's over. I hope not. Did your doctor give you the option of staying sick and unhealthy and diabetic? Sure. That's nice. How does this person still have her license? How does it still have its license?
If they didn't, then they didn't do their job properly. It's not you, it's them. Ignore them.
Yeah. If you don't like what the doctor says, ignore it. Ignore the doctor. Fine, get a second opinion. If you go and keep on getting if you get other opinions, and if you go to a doctor's that tell you that being fat is healthy, absolutely go to a different doctor. Go to a different doctor. Oh, that's it? That's all it was? The 95%? Seriously, I don't want to look at those studies, but this is really just off the charts. I'm assuming, because I know Alan likes to go into like those studies hard. He'll go into like, I just don't want to do it. I'd rather just create content that's going to help people. I mean, he's not that he's not doing it. I'm just saying, I can't go into that fucking cesspool of shit. I just don't have the patience for it. I really don't. I hate scientific studies. Not that they're not useful, but I mean, they're so overblown. They're so manipulated. They're so, like, scientific studies, these hypotheses are done so you can do more scientific studies. You can't just, there's always major flaws. It doesn't give you, these correlations doesn't, who's doing these fucking studies anyway? Again, I always say, who does these fucking studies? Who is getting surveyed? If you're doing a weight loss or a fat loss survey or in a weight loss study, that's their problem. People that do weight loss studies are people that have no hope, that are always chronic failures. And I'm not saying that to be rude. They just chronically quit. They don't do things properly. They're not doing it the right way. They just chronically jump from one thing to the next. Same thing with drug. I mean, how about this? What's the percentages of people that relapse after rehab? You know why? Because you go back to your same environment, your same community, and boom, you're back on the fucking needle again. You go right back to the same shit. You go into rehab, you get clean. You go back to your home with your boys and your gang or whatever it is. You're back on the same situation. Doesn't change your environment. You go back to the same fucking thing. You go right back to it. Yeah, how is this not medical misinformation? You know, you can't talk about facts online, but you can talk about nonsensical bullshit. All right. That was next level. Damn, man, that blew my fucking head apart. We got a post. We got another video, but let's go into a post first. Let's go into this one from Dr.
What's in the box?
Rachel Milner. Yeah, I know. Fucking boo. Boo. I don't like her. All right. Dr. Rachel Milner. Another doctor. A doctor of what? Well, they give out PhDs for anything nowadays, apparently. The fear and hatred of fatness is so strong that people can spend all of their time, attention, and energy trying to avoid fatness, and it gets described as discipline. Is this one sentence? Can you put a comma somewhere? I'll read it again. I just get the fear and hatred of fatness. God, who the fuck does this person think she is? Seriously, this is such evil shit. The fear and hatred of fatness is so strong that people can spend all of their time, attention, and energy trying to avoid fatness it gets described as discipline and willpower and given praise instead of calling it heartbreaking and traumatic and time wasted and naming the violence and harm. Holy Christ.
Matt Damon.
You know, there's no violence taking care of your health. How is that harmful to take care of your health? The fear and hatred of fatness. How about wanting to be healthy? How about not wanting to be out of breath walking up a flight of stairs? How about wanting to see your dick? How about not wanting to get your leg amputated when you're 55? How about not wanting to be in a wheelchair? How about not getting cancer? How about not having heart disease? How about any of those fucking things? Jesus Christ, this is pathetic. This is evil shit. Oh my God. In a culture that, this is a caption too, in a culture that praises thinness and a life focused on achieving thinness, it's not about being thin. Build muscle, eat properly. We always say 7 pillars. I don't want to be thin. I want to be fucking jacked. I want to be muscular. You want to build muscle. This thinness shit, this smaller body shit. This is all word salad to justify being fat and lazy. That's really all it is. A life focused on achieving thinness. The anti-fat bias is so powerful that people can spend their entire lives focused on achieving or maintaining thinness above everything else, and it gets praised and seen as successful. We need to name the violence in this. No. Fuck you, Rachel. Fuck yourself. Fuck yourself. Or get fucked, because it sounds like you have all this pent-up aggression because you're not getting any. You don't have any real connection in your life. I'm very curious as to what this person does in her spare time, because there's no violence in taking care of your health. This is an asinine statement, and it's really frustrating. There's no violence. None. Words are not violence. Silence is not violence. Stop trying to make this seem like it's fucking physical, you idiot. We need to name the harm. We need to name how heartbreaking it is for a lifetime to be spent focused on making oneself smaller as the main goal. Again, I called it. I fucking called it. Smallness. God, these people just hate themselves so much. They're trying to blame everyone else for their shortcomings. Look, everyone's going to look different. You might not have 6-pack abs. You might not be on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Those are photoshopped anyway, and those people are starved and water depleted to be on a stage or on a cover. Yeah, these types of magazines, it's unrealistic, but anyone with a fucking brain would understand that. Plus, it needs parenting. It needs a good community and people that aren't fucking insane to encourage you. You don't want to have a mother that's pinching your stomach and be like, you need to lose weight. So better parenting would be fantastic too. It's called education. How are some people in the same society so successful and some people are such victim hoarding failures to themselves or failing themselves? Why? If it's so bad, why are so many? I guess it's just a small percentage. So it's just really unfortunate. I guess the majority, right? We're losing that battle, right? We're losing the battle. 70, 80, 90% are unhealthy. All right. The more we can recognize the lies in the culture and the more we can call the harm what it is, the more we can focus our energies on dismantling the systems that hold up thinness and have liberation be what we are working towards instead. Good. So Dr. Rachel Milner wants to dismantle shit. What are you actually adding to this, doctor? Can I call you a doctor? Can I call you fucktard? What are you building? Or are you just going to dismantle shit too? You just want to burn shit down? Yeah. What are you actually building? What are you creating? No, evil people. You should be fat and be happy. It's your fault. It's your fault. No, it's your fault. It's your responsibility. It's not mine. It's not mine. It's yours. You can say whatever you want. It's your life. You're the one that has to live with yourself, unfortunately. It's probably why you're desperate for love and attention, because you don't have people around you that want to spend time with someone who's blaming other people for their problems always. This is not just here. It's everything. You're always blaming someone else. It's not your fault. This is a safe space. Words, this is harmful. What the fuck are you talking about? Then get off social media. Stop looking at these things. It's only harmful if you allow it to be. If I call you a dumbass and you get insulted, is that me? Fine, you can call me an asshole. I don't care what you call me. You can take it as an insult. I see shit in the comments all the time. Again, we talk about it all the time. Go on my TikTok, Daily Swole on TikTok. Go on it. Go check it out. It's a fucking hot mess in the comments. Whatever. Fine. Bring it on. Bring it on. I don't fucking cry about it like a little bitch. I don't even know what to say about that. All right, we got a couple more posts. Let me see. Let's do another video because that was just gotta wash that shit out of my. What's this hair doing? I'll wash that shit out of my existence. Yeah, I don't want the smoke. I'm trying to cancel Papa Swolio. Go for it. You realize I have to give a fuck. All right, so here's. Oh God, another doctor. This fucking twat. This guy is. Here we go.
Not everyone knows this, but you are allowed to request to not be told what your weight is or to not be weighed at the doctor's office. And that is fully within your rights.
What? Is that it? That's all you got?
Not everyone knows this, but you are allowed to request to not be told what your weight is or to not be weighed at the doctor's office. And that is fully within your rights.
Yo, if you... I'll tell you something. If you're afraid, if you get to the point, straight talk, you ready? If you're at the point where you don't want to be weighed or told what your weight is at the doctor's office, you have serious mental problems. You need to get a therapist. You need to aggressively look inwards. You have some serious problems if you can't handle looking at a scale. Okay? Does a scale tell you everything about your health? Of course not. It's one metric. It can definitely give your doctor some information. Oh shit, you just happened to gain 50 pounds over the past year. Oh well, dumpty-dumpty-dumpty-dump. That could be a sign of a major issue. That could be a sign of a hormone imbalance. That could be a sign of thyroid problems. That could be a sign of horrific lifestyle habits. That could be a sign of a tumor or it could be anything. It's valuable information. If you lost weight suddenly, that's good information. If you actually care about your health, that's important information. Not everyone knows this, but you are allowed to not be told what your weight is or to not be weighed at the doctor's office. Fine, if you don't want to know your weight, that's fucking weird. But if you don't want your doctor to know, then you're just being reckless with your health. And again, if you have this many problems, if you have this much problems going to a doctor, or you're going to a doctor that frequently, that's your problem already. Okay, if you're going to the doctor so often that it bothers you to get weighed, your problem's already, the doctor is the least of your worries. Why are you going to the doctor so often? Oh, do you have all these health problems? Oh, okay. Should we address that aspect that you're going to the doctor so frequently? Why? Because you don't take care of your health? I get it. I get it. Not to mention, that's a very good point, Bunny. That's a very good point. How would the doctor know what dose your medication? There you go. Not everyone gets the same amount of medication because you might have some medications are really dependent on your body weight. You might need more or less. Yeah, and any doctor that would say, okay, we don't have to weigh you, I'd be like, get out. You have a right not to be weighed? Absolutely. I also have the right to not provide you with service because I can't provide accurate information or I can't provide my service properly without having all the information. So here's another doctor that will not weigh you, I guess, and that's on them, but here's a referral. Thank you for your understanding. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Go somewhere else. Bye-bye. Honestly, I think any doctor that allows someone to be like, no, I don't want to get weighed, that seems like malpractice. It seems like a severe problem. It just it doesn't even make sense. Okay, if you're that afraid, you know you're fat. And here's the thing, if you're so proud of being fat, if you think being fat is so healthy, here's the fundamental fucking psychological just jello mold that's going on in these people's brains. If you have that much of a problem with your weight, you know it's not good. You're self-conscious of it for a reason. Why? If you're so happy being in a bigger body, it's because you know it's fucking bad for you. And you don't want to be told the truth. You're afraid. It's going to take you out of your comfort zone. You're afraid of fucking reality. So go back, stay in your fucking hole in the wall, or go hide from the world and delude yourself into just, I don't know, go live in your alternate universe where you can just make up shit. It's so fucking weird. It's so weird. If it doesn't bother, if you're so proud being fat, then step on the scale proudly and be like, I'm 450. Okay. That's still not healthy, but if you're proud of it, then fucking act like it. You're just a hypocrite. You're saying that it's not a bad thing. Then why do you care? Does anyone else not see like how ridiculous that is to be so afraid of being weighed and then act like it's not a problem? Then why do you care what the number is? You know it's going to be a big number. I thought you were proud to be fat. You're afraid to have a professional acknowledge it for you. You're afraid to hear it from someone else. That's very strange. Strange person. All right. Let's take a post or two. From Claire Tuning. That was all right. All right. All right, Claire, what we got here?
What is the best move to silence a woman?
She writes, it's funny how no one tells you to keep driving when your car is running out of gas, but a lot of people will encourage you to ignore your hunger cues and go long periods of time without eating. Don't be fooled, though. Your body needs regular fuel. Your car can't run on empty because it's a car, it's a machine. Your body has lots of energy stored. It's called body fat and muscle glycogen stuff. That's a Matt Damon sash. Absolutely, it's a Matt Damon for sure. Your body needs fuel, sure. It doesn't need fuel every day, and it certainly doesn't need fuel every hour. So again, this is some more nonsense trying to justify, hey, your body needs fuel, so you should eat all the time. That's not true. And it doesn't excuse you from eating too much. It doesn't excuse you from eating bad foods. So this is a straight up Matt Damon. Stop trying to give people more ammunition to be lazy fucks. Give me a break. Oh, God. We're talking about how it's, someone was saying in the comments, we've already seen how diet and nutrition, right, is like white supremacy or the patriarchy and stuff. Check out this shit pile.
What's in the box?
How is this a name? This has got to be a troll account. How is this a name on Instagram? Why is the name IG? Intersectional ABC. Intersectional ABC. It makes me want to fucking vomit just seeing that shit. It makes me want to...
What the fuck is that?
Fucking vomit just reading that. Just reading your name. This thing writes, it's also classist to be fat-phobic. You can classist. Like, in order to... You put like, you're not talking out loud. You can use proper grammar. This is a tweet. Like, in order... You talk like an airhead. Like, in order to buy healthy food, cook, and have the time to exercise, that's a privilege. Priorities. Fast food is quicker and way cheaper. Is there anything else to go with this? That's it? What does that have to do with anything? You do realize it's called fast food for a reason, because it's fast. It's fast. I'll tell you what, cooking a steak takes me like 5 minutes, by the way, so not really sure. Oh my God, you have to go buy food and cook? Oh my God. Can you imagine what this person would have done a couple 100 years ago? You have to go hunt it, kill it, clean it, bring it back, cook it. It would take you all day, maybe longer. It would take you all fucking day. So, how uncomfortable it must be to go to a store or to push some buttons on your phone and have some food brought to your house. You have to go to the store. So time consuming to cook food. My God. My God. It's classist to be fat phobic. I mean, I will say this. A privilege. I don't like the way that this person is using the word privilege. You know how it's trying to be leverage. Like, well, you're in a higher class. It's a privilege. It's effort. Everyone can take care of their health to their own extent. Not everyone has the same amount of time. Not everyone has the same amount of money. Not everyone has the same amount of access. That's true. We should work to improve that. It's certainly not going to come from the top down. But like I've always said, if you have $20 to go to a fast food place, you also have $20 that can be used at a grocery store. You will get more food, more nutritious food. The only difference is you might have to take another 10 or 15 minutes to make it. Oh no. Fast food is quicker and way cheaper. Sure. I mean, you could literally find some dog shit on the side of the road. That's quicker. It's free. I'm not sure you want to eat it. So what's your point? Fast food is trash and it's cheap because it's subsidized by the government. It's made with garbage leftover ingredients. It's made with corn and soy and all these other fillers. We did a post yesterday. We did an article yesterday about that woman or that nutritionist or somewhere that put all this fast food and pizza in drawers for 2 years and it looked the same. No mold. Why? Because it's not made with real fucking shit. It's not real food. It's just tons loaded with preservatives. It's disgusting. Disgusting trash. Give me a fucking break. There are so many people that don't have a lot of money that go to parks and do pull-ups and push-ups. These guys in New York City, these calisthenic guys that are fucking jacked and just doing push-ups and pull-ups and all these fucking do it. You could do it. This is a priority. It's a priority. You can get it done. You can get it done. Give me a break. Nonsense, right? Nonsense. Non-fucking sense. You know what nonsense means? It means there's no sense. And that fucking shit is nonsense. Fucking goddamn. Fucking Falcon.
Inconceivable!
This stuff just really lights my nips on fire. All right, fam. We have a Swole card to give away, and a lot of you were calling for it in the comments. I fucking agree. One of our very own. I'm very sorry to hear about your problems and your struggles. It fucking sucks, and I wish we could help. I wish we could help. I wish we could help more. It's really frustrating to read this shit and be like, I don't know what to say. But fam, this card, 7 pillars, even though she can't do all the 7 pillars, we can support her all the same. So today's Swole card is going to Julia, and everyone agrees. Drop some biceps and gorillas in the comments. To our girl, so sorry to hear about your struggles with your kidneys, and you said it was a genetic issue, and I'm just sorry to hear that. So hopefully there's some light soon at the end of the tunnel. And although this Swole card doesn't change anything, maybe it can brighten your day a little bit. So I'm not sure if you're still watching or listening. I'm not sure if you made it through all those shit posts. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't. But let's all go over to the Facebook group and make sure you drop comments on Julia's post and tell her that she won today's Swole card. Tell her to send us an email to support@swolenormous.com, Swole card 1902 in the subject, and your mailing address in the body of the email. And we'll get you this Swole card ASAP. Next batch will probably go out next week. So those of you that haven't received a card yet, either you have or you will, and you will soon. So if you're still watching, Julia, congratulations. And yeah, you know, this is not a pity card. This is a support. Like this is what we do. This is what we do. And if anyone needs the 7 pillars, it's Julia. And if anyone needs the Swole fam, you know, it's Julia right now. So yeah, that's a rough one, but you know, take a moment to be appreciative of what you have. And yeah, health is a privilege. I think it is. I think being on this earth is a privilege, right? The fact that we're born is a privilege, is it not? The fact that we're alive and we have this chance at life is a privilege. So why don't you use it wisely? Why is that an excuse? It's a privilege. Take care of your health. Okay, you're still human. Like, it is what it is. Take care of your body. Do you not want to be here at all? Do you want to be sick? Do you want to run your life into the ground? So you're like, don't get it. People just want to ignore reality. It's like, yeah, we're all going to die someday. That doesn't mean that you just fucking let it all go. Like, if you're getting all your enjoyment from fucking drugs, alcohol, eating shit food, that's kind of lame. It's kind of lame, sad, if that's where you're getting your fulfillment from. And most of those people will look back on it and just feel empty inside because they just didn't live with any purpose, didn't really create any value, didn't really, live for themselves. They just kind of, I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, congratulations, Julia. Make sure you go and comment on her post and let her know that she won today's Swole card. Falcon, let's take it away, shall we? I know. It was a good episode, but don't get out of control there, Falcon. I know, I get it. All right. I'll nut the beesh. Calm down. I got to play the piano. Fucking hell, bro. Doesn't have to be this way all the time. You can really calm your nips. Seriously, calm your tits. Oh my goodness, that was epic. Frightening. Scary. A little romantic. Don't be a victim, fam. Just try, at least for the rest of the evening. Don't be a victim. Take care of your health. Whatever that looks like for you, make some good food. Whatever that looks like for you. I'm about to go eat some steak. Yeet, yeet. Yip, yip. No. Grandpa, you're going to get your warm milk and take your nap. Yeah, wear some clean underwear. Wear some deodorant. When you go to the doctor's office, and let that motherfucker weigh your ass, alright? He's on fire. Fucking nail it.
He's on fire!
I am the danger.
The more you hate me, the more you will learn.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Shave your naughty place. Oh, yeah.
Boom shakalaka!
And by the way, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in and pull and rub my leg down so it would straight, and then watch the hair come back up again.
All right, fam, thank you for being here. Remember, this will be available Apple Podcasts, Spotify. If you have not yet left a review on Apple Podcasts, please do so. We streamed today the entire episode on Odyssey, so those of you that are watching on Odyssey, I hope you enjoyed the cast, and I think we got a few people watching over there. So if you did, drop a comment, and if you want me to keep on streaming over there, we will. Nice to have a little bit of an extra place in case you don't want, in case we get banned or in case we get shut down, in case I say something that YouTube doesn't like, which I don't know. I don't see how I haven't already. I'm surprised we're still here, to be honest. I think we're all like, any day now, any day. But I guess they let us play in our little sandbox in the corner and just be like, oh, let Papa Swole just do his thing in the corner and just like ignore it. Don't share his videos with anyone. Just let him do it. No one's going to see it anyway, which is, I mean, the Swole fam sees it. But make sure you share the podcast. Obviously, we'll be here as long as we can. Wear your underwear or not. I mean, I'm not wearing anything, but I'm wearing my wearing something. I don't want to tell you what I'm wearing, but I mean, it's a little surprise. I know what I'm saying, Falcon? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, baby. You know. Oh, you know, fuzzy labiche. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow for the masterclass, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Be there or be square. You can join now over at swolenormousx.com and download your copy of the 7 pillars. You can check out the membership options. You can get access to all the private live streams, access to everything inside Swole TV for less than $5. Join the Swole fam. Get your feet wet. Get your tip wet. Get your dick wet. Get your clit wet. Whatever you want to do. And then if you want to upgrade, you can upgrade at any time. But if you notice, if you go to the memberships page over at swolenormousx.com, we are wrapping up those hot swole summer special. It's a hot swole summer special. And I think it ends on Monday. So a few days left. Don't miss out. 3-month, 6-month annual options. You don't want to miss out on that. That being said, we'll see you tomorrow for 1903 Masterclass, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Be there or be square. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose. Your boy, Papa Swolio. Oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they can't laugh and they so mad, it's like